Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my YouTube channel, the channel where I strive to make the world a better place, one video at a time. Yeah. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's topic is advice for students going through college. Advice for students going through college. And this will be part one. There's many parts to this subject because I asked on my Snapchat, is there any topics that anyone would like me to cover? And a young lady had slid up on my story and she had named some things that she would like me to cover when it comes to students going through the difficulties of college. And there was many different things she wanted me to cover, so I'm gonna break them up, and this will be part one. Part one, this is primarily talking about the importance of organization. The importance of organization. So that's kind of the subtitle for it. Advice for students going through college is the title. Subtitle is the importance of organization. I definitely want to hit on this first because it's perhaps the number one thing that you must master if you want to get through college successfully. Now, I've never gone through college, but I have gone through times where in my life, especially right now, where you're balancing a lot of things. So me personally, I know organization is very important because I have a fiance and I'm going to be married in 3 months. So I definitely have to give her time. I work a full-time job, 7 to 4, 5 days a week. I am the vice president of a nonprofit organization. And I also work for and mentor for another organization, as well as run a YouTube channel. So there's quite a few things that's on my plate. But one thing that has saved me and allowed me to do everything successfully is organization. Organization. And I also want to hit a couple other things. This is mainly about organization, but there's a couple other things that I want to mention that is very important when laying the, because this is going to be a series. The young lady that opened up, this is going to be the young lady that slid up on my story. She opened up a whole idea for a series. So we're going to get into this. There's two other things I want to hit. I'm going to hit the main thing, which has to do with organization. There's two other things I want to hit that will kind of lay a foundation. Those three will kind of lay a foundation for what we're going to talk about here when it comes to getting through college successfully. So the number one thing is you must prioritize your time. Like I said, there's a lot on my plate. Me personally, there's a lot of things that I do, and I do all of them successfully. But that's because I prioritize my time. On this day, I work from 7 to 4, and I do that 5 days a week. Okay, outside of that, in the evening, I work for this nonprofit 2 days a week in the evenings. And then on one of my days off, I work for the other nonprofit, mentoring young students in schools. And then all of that time, I am consistently giving it to, all of the other time, I am consistently giving it to my fiance. I will text her. I will call her every day on my lunch. On Wednesdays, we spend time together. On the evenings where I don't work with the nonprofits, we will spend time together after I get off work. But see, I just laid out it to you, my whole entire schedule, because it's organized, and that's why it can be successful. You will never get through anything successfully if you are not organized, if you do not have your things prioritized. When you get your priorities straight, it just seems like everything falls into place and it just becomes easy. That's because you are organized. You are prioritizing your time. You say from this hour to that hour, that's the time I go to class. From this hour to that hour, that's the time I study. From this hour to this hour, this is the time I hang with my boyfriend or my girlfriend. On my days off, that's when we hang out the whole day. When I find time, I'll call my family. In between this time and this time, this when I'll eat. Literally lay out a whole entire schedule for that semester, and you will find that it will become very easy for you to be able to be organized, stay on task, stay focused, get your goals complete, reach your goals. When you are able to prioritize your time, you'll find that. Prioritize your time. Prioritize your time. That is very key. Lay out a schedule. Lay out a schedule and make sure it works. That'll save you a lot of headache and a lot of trouble. The second thing I want to hit on here that kind of lays a foundation is remember the goal. Remember the goal. Remember that you're not going to college just to go to college. You're going to college because there's an end goal in sight. Perhaps you want to be a doctor. Perhaps you want to be a software developer. Perhaps you want to be a counselor. Perhaps you want to be some sort of manager, own your own business. Perhaps you want to be a surgeon or nurse. Or there's all kind of fields out there, but you have picked one, and that is your goal. Remember your goal. When the times get tough, when the times get hard, remember your goal. When you're studying for that test and you're stressing out, remember that goal. Keep that goal in the back of your mind, and it'll push you to want to get through this hard test, get through this hard semester. Remember your goal. Keep your end goal in sight. Keep your end goal in sight. The third and final thing I briefly want to hit on is remember that college is temporary. Remember that college is temporary. It's very important. It's very important. See, a lot of people get caught up in the moment. Oh man, I don't know if I can do it. It's just too much. I got this. I got X amount. I got this amount. I got this. I got that. It's getting too overwhelming. I don't know if I can do it. Remember, it is temporary. It's not going to last forever. Remember that. And for most people, it's just 2 to 6 years. And it gets tough and it gets hard. But if you remember that end goal, if you stay prioritizing, if you stay organized, and you prioritize your time, you'll be good. You'll be just fine. Some other things that we're going to talk about in the parts to come to this series, advice for students going to college. We have some things like stress we're going to talk about, anxiety, we're going to talk about depression. All of those things happen to many college students. We're going to talk about all of those things in the parts to come. Advice for students going to college, part 1. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was a blessing and an encouragement, and I hope the words that I said you can apply to your life. Please give this video a like and comment any thoughts. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, turn on post notifications, and share with your friends. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for your support and for watching these videos. I want everyone to have a blessed day, and as always, until next time.